Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. My name is Duke, and today we are back playing the Zombie Mod Pack. So, where we left off last episode is we actually pulled diamond blocks out of these little areas, these little hidey holes. And so now we get to figure out what to do with that. Unfortunately, I think we're at like day 7, which means only a couple days left before we start getting attacked viciously by monsters. So we really have to get the stuff set up to defend ourselves. We only have 6 bullets left. We have some gunpowder, which is good. We have the things to make gunpowder, which is better. We can get ourselves some good armor because we do have just a ton of diamonds. Those diamond blocks, yeah, 56. And then of course there's just the couple that we found. Man, that is huge for us. So I'm thinking we need that. Let's throw this in the corner. Yeah, let's do armor. Although with the texture pack, it looks super weird. Yeah, full diamond gear. Should we check it out? Let's check it. All right, now we're not wearing our mask. I hope that's not needed. Boom, look at us. Stylish. A little rough. Honestly, it's kind of hard to tell that it's diamond armor. And a lot of this stuff is just really hard to tell what it is. We might mess with that later. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and dump the gear. We really need to get that station set up. I'm also just now finding out that there is no nether. I just had a pop-up on my screen saying the nether was disabled and the end is disabled. So we'll have to figure out a good, healthy ending point for this series. Because typically just going through and hunting achievements isn't going to cut it for this. But let's do, I think it's like gun, let's see, gun parts chest, that would be handy. If we come across one of those, that would be cool. Gunsmithing table, but this is timeless classic guns. What's the gun I'm using? Okay, what about this gun? What if we just type what the bullets are? So it's going to be like MK. No. That's one of them. Is it rocket? Okay, here we go. 80. Yeah, that's the rocket launcher. And it'll fire these. These are crafted using this arms dealer workstation. No, they're bought at that. And crafted. They're a little expensive, but they're not bad. This is called a weapon printer. So that's what we were looking at last episode. Let's see. Weapon printer needs this fancy thing, which I think we were just missing the redstone for. Yeah, or we could buy it off him. No, we'll go get the redstone to make that. So we need. Oh, that's what it was. Man, we needed 1 bit of redstone. That's easy enough though. We've got enough tools. We got enough gear. Let's see that if we can get. Yeah, we've got some iron. I think our backpack has stuff in it too. Yeah, we're in a pretty good spot. I guess we'll drop these. I think you place them. Yeah, I don't really know what their purpose is yet, but we'll figure that out as we go. Okay, we have a bunch of the alloy. Okay, so there's a couple things I want to do real quick. Let me gather my thoughts here because time is of the essence, so I'm going to do that pause. And I'll bring you guys back in once we've got kind of a game plan of what we're going to do next. Okay, guys, we are back. All right, so, whoa, lag spike. We're okay. Okay, for you guys, nothing has changed at all. For me, the world got a whole lot more comfortable. So, a couple things. If we're going to be building like a long-term zombie survival-esque base situation, we are going to want villagers on this base. Well, villagers get wrecked by zombies. They're also horrible to transport. So, one of the mods that we've added is called Easy Villagers. It looks like maybe it's glitched or has a bad texture because it is weird. But yeah, this will basically allow us to build small villager trading halls that we can then use for the main part of our base experience. That way it helps us automate the process a little bit better. It's a little bit OP. It's not super overpowered. There's definitely some caveats. You can't really automate it that well, but it does do things like make an iron golem, make an iron farm that's so much quieter, so much easier to work with. So that's going to be a huge one for us. Um, Probably not the converter. The breeder is going to be big. Farmers are big for food, stuff like that. It'll just help us along the way. Another big one we got is called Ultimine, which is when you hit the tilde key and it highlights all these blocks. It's because now I can break one. It's like a vein miner situation. It'll just make the actual collection of resources a lot easier on us. And lastly, I have the muffler mod, I believe it is. Yeah, so it's this. It allows you to muffle any sound. It helps with things like farms and iron farms and stuff. Basically, if you are not standing within a certain range, you can mute the sound. So if I'm over here in this area of the base and we have the iron farm somewhere else, we're not going to hear the iron golem dying sound over and over. Super handy mod. Highly recommend. And it's super modular. So we've added that one as well to help us. And then, of course, like the replay mod, which will be if we want to do any cool time lapses, we'll be able to use that. But yeah, I think just gonna be about it. Let's see. Oh, let's use our sleeping bag for right now. Okay, we are getting close. I don't know for sure when the actual zombie attack will happen. I wonder if I go. Will it tell us how many days? Where's our statistics kept? Telemetry, resources, video settings. None of these. Let's see. Statistics. General. Days. Doesn't say here. Yeah, it doesn't say. Which, you know what? We'll keep it a little bit of a surprise. Let's see. See, part of me is wondering if we're going to be safe up there. And the other part of me thinks that the game definitely thought of that. And so we are not going to be safe up there. I don't know what it's going to do with the zombies. All I know is that we need more bullets than we have. We need more bullets. We need more guns. Higher powered stuff. Just to help us survive this. Our spawn point set. Yeah, we didn't have any redstone in here either. We will want to build our base out at some point. You know, get it all prettied up. That is on the list. We might get that done today. We may not, though. But with Ultimine, it's going to make that kind of process a lot easier because we're going to need like a lot of diorite, a lot of stone, and stuff like that. It's just so much easier to gather those materials with Ultimine, especially when we have to look over our shoulder the whole time. Also have Create, which makes me want to get a basic Create setup going. I'm not sure what we're going to do for that yet. Let's not forget to do that. I'm hoping one of my main goals is to turn this into like the drill mechanism, the fake one in the bottom, quote unquote. We're going to turn that into a real one. And we're going to use Create contraptions to do that. I'm actually pretty excited for that. I think it's going to turn out really cool. But we will need a lot of iron and a lot of andesite for that process. And so I'm thinking, man, we're probably going to want to focus our efforts on getting the gun stuff first, but then something like that next. I think it was actually over here where we had that little area. The only kind of annoying thing is redstone might be kind of low. I don't really like that those are falling. Oh man, the boats too are going to be huge. The pirate ships, because they're going to have TNT in them. Like it's a pretty common drop for these. is TNT, and buried treasure especially. A really common one is TNT, and that'll be huge. Look at coconut crab. That's cute. All right. Bees would be good. Especially with the oxidizing of stuff. We're going to have to clean and de-oxidize a bunch of things. Oh, see, that's what you get. Oh, man. If I had more bullets to waste on that guy. So you get that achievement when you get robbed by a freaking seagull. You try not to punch anybody. What am I doing with these? What do you use coconut husks for? Oh, they're bowl substitutes. That's kind of neat. Kind of not worth it other than that, though. Ooh, and we also don't have any torches. That was a good idea. Okay. I did turn up the brightness, so now it is running at a much higher setting, which should help with the visuals. It is kind of sketchy still. Don't love that. They can hear us running around from so far away. Luckily, they don't have much reach. But yeah, if I can kill this guy. Yeah, so I thought I could, but apparently he's loud as heck. Just die. Here we go. I do like that they drop things. I find that pretty nice. What would be good to grab? Coal and redstone would both be huge. Problem is, redstone's all down there. And yeah, you can see a couple of them just chilling. What was this stuff? Oh, this stuff is good. Oh, not that button. Tilde. Boom, Ultimine, come to the rescue. It still does the same amount of like durabilities that it would. Oh man, I gotta quit hitting the wrong button. It does the same durability, but it is super hand. Okay, we're gonna try it one more freaking time. What I was trying to tell you guys is that it does the same durability to your tools, right? So you can really easily burn through pickaxes, things like that with this. But it just mines it all at once, which is super nice. That's why this pickaxe is pretty much dead now. Okay, that's why we packed all this. That out of there, put that there. Toss that down. So we can't really go up without the the redstone, you know. We can, but we'll miss if we don't have it, we're pretty much dead. I'd also love more coal. Anyone else get this distinct feeling that they can hear you? Well, they can hear me, anyways. Ooh, we need some of this for our base. That's annoying. Cool. Cool, okay. Oh man, almost fell in there. Let's bridge across to get that coal. Weird. Okay, it seems to be seeing a bunch of stuff as like blocks, which I don't know if I like that. I might need to check a config for that. Coal. Nice. Okay. And just like that, we have light. Nice. Nice. Okay. No andesite still. Is that a witch? Oh man, I should have got Optifine Zoom. That would have been handy. Just so you guys, it just helps you like see what I'm looking at. We're gonna risk this. We're not gonna risk that. Oh, this is an issue. Yeah, come path this way. Okay. Ah! Yeah, totally. Come right here. Oh, jeez. Oh. Apparently they're kind of smart. We should go. No, let's do this iron because we need it. A ton of copper, so I'm not going to stress about that. The only other thing I can think of is we might find redstone in one of the cities. The main problem we're dealing with here is if we find the redstone, we're going to have to go pretty deep for it. And there's not a lot of chances we're going to have if we run into issues down there. Why are you guys here? It's friggin' broad daylight. That's a jungle. You don't think they're attacking me? Take those seeds. Yeah, I just think that they were just around. I hope. I hope they're not. That wasn't like the start of the hordes chasing me down thing. See, what I'm feeling is if we get a redstone block from one of these, that could be a good way. Or, oh, I don't know. Ooh, that might be a good expedition. Can I kill him quietly? I'm out here. Will the gun... Oh, would you stop? There we go. Oh. That scream scared the crap out of me. Yeah. Ooh, reload, please. Oh, reload faster, please. See them all just like looking at me? Yeah, this is what I didn't want to have happen. We don't want to be caught out here at nighttime. This doesn't seem like a bad spot, though. We might... Oh, we can sleep. I forgot. We're going to sleep here. That's got to be like 9. So I'm thinking we get this and we get out. And once we do that, we stay away for a little while. How many bullets do I got left? No, I can't be out of bullets. Don't tell me those weren't boxes of shells. There were per shell. Oh, that one saw me. Okay, let's go. We're going to beeline for down here. Alright, we're going to do some of that. Would you go away? Ooh, what is this? What do we got? Get me out of here. Ooh, maybe they won't pass. Ooh, okay. We can work with this. Ooh. Yes, yes, yes. Go, go, go. Dude, we got 31 redstone. That's gotta be enough for at least a minute. Oh, man. That could not have gone better. Well, I guess it could have, and the better would have been it not to have happened, and us just to have had a single redstone. Because then it would have been better. But I'm thinking we get something automatic and something that packs a punch. That way we have everything we need to actually take these guys down. I guess it doesn't need to be automatic. I just don't know how it's going to handle like spawning them where we're in the water. And I'm kind of worried they're going to show up in like boats or something. Like ready for a fight. Ooh, you try this dog. We have a bone. Hello, dog. Would you like to be our best friend? What hit me? What are you doing? Oh, you better mind your freaking business, bro. He did! There's gonna be zombie dogs and stuff? Oh, man. Oh, right out of the freaking frying pan. Okay. Okay, here we go. Come on. Pop. Nice, nice. Okay, let's get a bunch of wood before we head back. Apples. Yeah, you can have that apple, I guess. A little disrespectful, but that's fine. I guess your parents didn't show you manners, and we're dying because we're starving to death, but we have apples now. I know we have bread in our backpack, but I'm trying to see. What time is it? We have one more mission I just realized that we need to accomplish before we head back. We have the iron we'll need to get started, but what we need are the villagers. And if we leave them, chances are they'll die. So, fun fact, basically anytime a player is in the vicinity of a village, it means the death of the village. So what happens is the player is rendered in, and the zombies will spawn, right? But they attack based on what's around them, not necessarily like if there's a player. So if there's no player, they don't really care about that, right? Let's see, break that. Okay. So if there's a player around, of course they'll attack the player. If there's not a player around, they'll come after whatever zombies or whatever they see as like prey, right? In most cases, that's going to be your villagers. In most mod packs, most everything. So they are basically going to go open season on the villagers. The villagers might spawn golems, but the golems might get too far away. Like there can be a lot of reasons for the golems to not do a good enough job, and it is not uncommon for that to be the case. Don't need all that. So, my thoughts on this are that if we don't take the villagers will be dead before we come back. If they're not already gone, like this may prove the point, basically. That they do just die really easy. If there's no golem to defend them, nothing to keep them alive. That's why a lot of people, when they come to a new village, they can like lock the villagers inside. Keeps them safe until you're ready to actually utilize them. And as bad as a deal as it sounds like, it's actually a better deal for the villagers because then they don't die. Yeah, I'm not loving our prospects here. It doesn't help that this one's kind of shattered. We could go back towards the first village. Yeah. The bones on the floor aren't really giving me confidence. Let's take this, and I'm pretty sure I can put that in my offhand as a light. Cool, cool. Okay. let's just head back, I think. We're at about noon. This way, if crafting takes a minute, we can hopefully survive the waves. I do want to check. Once we get to a spot, I have a sneaky suspicion that there might be some boss mobs for the waves. Because if the zombie horses are attacking you, that's going to be a mod. I have no idea what did that. I've never heard of anything like that. But if it's there, it makes me wonder what else would come and attack us. Also, if the zombies could be armed, that could be pretty sucky. Because some of them have crossbows like that guy. Yep, he's got a crossbow. Bob and weave, bob and weave. Also drowned with, what do you call them? Oh, we have to eat now. That's a bear. Seems to be stuck. Okay, we're gonna go. Drowned with, not crossbows, but the tridents is gonna by far be one of the most dangerous things that we come across. And I'm a little worried that being on the water, we're just gonna get a lot of those. Yeah, honestly, a bit worried about a lot of things. I'm hopeful that our base is actually a good base. It feels to me like a really good base. Great starter area at a minimum. And if we can just put, iron doors on stuff, kind of fortify it. We'll dig a mine here for the time being on this little island. But eventually, I'm thinking we're going to build a drill and run a drill down the middle underneath the tower here. And just, have our own rig with our own drill in it. I just think that'd be kind of cool. You guys will have to let me know in the comments if you guys think the same way. Our little collection of boats here. Nice. Okay. I'm also hoping that with how weird our path is to get up the ladder, that this ladder is mostly safe. It might need some actual work, though. It might need an actual trapdoor, which, if it does, we'll build one out. Okay, what do we need to do? We need diamond, that out of there, that out of there, that out of there. Oh, they fixed it. Nice. Okay. Let's see. It was called a printer. Printer with this thing, which we can just make right now. This thing. What else does it need? Any window panes? Do we have any sand? I don't think we do. That's funny. Okay. That's fine. That's totally fine. Let me just grab some. I'm going to just start hucking things because we don't have any form of organization yet. And future Daniel's going to hate past Daniel for this, but sometimes you got to get things done, and they got to get things done now. Like right now, because it's nighttime, basically. You think we'll have a warning in the chat? Or do you think that it'll just happen to us? Oh, that was not cool. What made that noise? Okay. It said 10, or no, it said waves of zombies will attack on your 10th night, I think. So let's just wreck the shoreline for the moment. It doesn't need to always be wrecked, but Yeah, for the moment, it's wrecked. It's totally fine. Down there. In case there are water zombies, let's grab a boat. Maybe we miscounted. Huh? Nope, I'm not really feeling confident in that. Oh, I'm out of bullets. Oh, I'm out of bullets. Oh, he has a sword and I'm out of bullets. Yeah. Sink to the bottom and rot. You monster. Hopefully he stays at the bottom. Okay. Coconut plank. That makes me concerned because this area has light on it. And this place is all lit up, like fully lit up. There's no dark spots that I would think could spawn anything. And I really, 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 really do not want to be proved wrong. Especially because we did not get the gun made. We need something that packs a little more spice than a 1911. Not that it's a bad gun, just that we need more than this right now. I'm also getting the vibe that we are going to want to plug that door over there. Just in case. One way in, one way out. I can loop a zombie around if I need to, and we'll do that. Well, you know what? Why do it halfway? Why do it halfway? Oh, that was a weird noise. Okay, we need 6 bits of glass. That's all we need. Okay, let's throw these 2 in here. River is doing immersive sounds. Not digging it. A little too nervous for that. I guess I could start filling in the floor, but it looks like... I'm thinking we go brick. I'm thinking we do a brick floor. Stone brick. Yeah, I like that. There's part of the glass. Looks like we need more cobblestone than we've got. Let's see. So potassium cooks up. We mix the potassium, bone meal, rotten flesh into saltpeter, and coal and sugar. That might be harder. Okay. Let's see. We got a couple rotten flesh. We have sulfur. Got some gunpowder, some potassium. Let's cook up the potassium. Ooh, can't cook it in there. Okay, let's not waste it. Okay, well that's going. Let's make our panes, which will be nice for building our nice little house. Oh, we need iron as well, right? Yeah, iron. Build weapon printer. Please tell me this thing does not need power. Oh, it doesn't. Look at that. Look at the options. Nice. Oh ho ho. That could do some good. I don't know about you guys, but I'm kind of feeling like a 12 gauge shotgun. What kind of shotgun we have? We got a Bernelli. Anywhere. Come on. Don't be shy. Looks like a shotgun. It looks like a shotgun. 12 gauge, 12 gauge. What if I just search 12? Come on, numlock, 12. Ooh, that's my favorite. That is my favorite shotgun. Ooh, but this one's probably a better move, I think. Expensive, though. Gun internals. What do you use? How do you make gun internals? Oh, yeah. It's a conflict with the search bar. Gun internals. Yikes, that is expensive. Gunmetal blasted from copper and iron. Probably we should wait. Okay, hang on. 12 gauge. What can we make? This one's really expensive. A lot of these, they're actually all pretty much the same. 12 gauge. Yeah, 10 gun internals for each. Is it? And it's 1. That's really expensive. You get this guy set up eventually. We could just make ammo for our existing gun. Or 5.56. We could do something with 5.56. Right. Let's see. What do we got? These guns are pretty simple, generally speaking. AR-15, there you go. Still 10. 8. Okay, M4, A1. That's not a bad choice for us, I don't think. 8's pretty expensive. So that's going to cost us 8 times 4. What? 32. And then, so 64 gunmetal for this gun. Oh, man. Maybe that's not the best move. Because this one, M16, same amount. Let's see. Doesn't say damage, does it? How much damage do they do? I mean, we could always, be immature about this. Just a little. Find the most ridiculous ones and build those. This feels like a really bad call. Like a notoriously bad call. That would feel nice if we had this kind of stuff. Okay, what does this take? 12 gauge? Okay, it's a shotgun. Same story, though. It's pretty expensive. Gun parts are a killer. 12. 8. 8's the lowest we've seen so far. AK is 8. 11. I'm sure there are people who are more of a gun nerd than me in the comments who can tell me which one's the best. This one is not bad, actually. That's a pretty good price. And I'm almost wondering, how much can we make? How much of the gunmetal can we actually make? We have a lot of iron. We have some potassium. Okay, let's do this and this together. We need the coal. Then let's toss this in here with the iron. Like I say, we have a fair amount of material. I think we're going to have to start with bullets for our existing gun. Like, I think that's just going to have to be the move for right now. Is it it's 45. It's a 1911, right? Yeah, 45 ACP. All right. 19 rounds for 1. Okay, that is 3. Oh man, that's gonna be like the same way where it's like 3 reloads. We need more reloads than that. All right, that's gonna be all we have. Okay. I'm not sure if there's gonna be something big going on. I don't know if they're just gonna be flooded. Ooh, it's daytime? No way. Maybe that wasn't the night. Cool. All right, we have a day to make this work. So, I'm thinking iron farm. A village would be sick. What time is it? clock might actually be worth getting in this pack. Who's making that noise? Okay, everything's lit. Everything's still going. So I think we... Well, apparently that's not. Okay. Man, I don't like that. Why are you just making random little noises? It's scary. Quit it. Gunmetal's gonna cost us a ton. It's just gonna cost us a small fortune. Is it one? What the? Don't tell me you guys got the recipe botched. Gunmetal, please. Okay. Oh, that's tough. That is tough. Okay, let's get a stack. Let's get as much of this cooking as we can. Nope, take that with us. We hit a button at some point. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We have our spawn point is set. We are going to go kidnap a bunch of villagers and see if we can find anything useful on the way. We are going to do this with the assumption that the night is coming. I think if we head over there, we could find a village. Kidnap everyone inside, build our iron farm. That'll help a lot because it seems like iron's going to be huge. There's a zombie in the water. I think that's the same guy. So that's good to know. It takes a long time for them to drown. I guess it's better than not knowing. Let's see. Now let's just head in, see what we can find. What do you suppose that is? That's got to be worth looking into, right? That's 2 pillager outposts. One there, one there. That's crazy. Yeah, there's a city off over there. Jeez. And it's kind of quiet, too. Like, it's just, like, eerie and quiet. Like, a bad thing is just waiting to happen. Sun is going down. So we're going to have to be quick. But my hope, and it kind of looks like this thing is made out of iron. If that's the case, this might be a huge discovery for us. If this is able to be reverted back or anything, like if we could scavenge this, it'd be freaking huge. All right, we got iron or copper right there. What do we got in here? Okay, nice. Thought we might. What do we got? Exposed plate iron? Immersive weathering. Can I make something with this? No. Oh, there's the door. I guess this is the plate iron, right? It's 4 iron blocks for 8. Can I turn it back? No. It's cool, but it's not going to hold any value for us, it looks like. Now, the wise ones will be asking, what am I holding the ladder for? And you may also be wondering how I'm holding the gun with 2 hands, the lantern with 1 hand, and the ladder to climb. I'm also wondering that. I'm a little nervous on what we're going to see at the top, because if something pushes me, this is a long way down. There's redstone, we're taking that. I think it's all decoration. Not really seeing any... Yeah, redstones, repeaters. Well, we'll take it. I was hoping for more, not gonna lie. It is cool, though. And maybe if you guys are doing your own playthrough. Woo! Woo! Okay, if you're doing your own playthrough, maybe you'll want to build a very tiny base. Ooh. Someone's got a bow. Go! Ouch, 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 ouch. Peel off, peel off! Oh, see, man, there's like 4. Anytime you stop, they seem to just jump you. Or do their best, at least. This is neat. Hey. Ah, you jerks. Need the rotten flesh, guys. What the heck? Okay. Horrible, horrible seagulls aside. That was kind of not the greatest. Really not a lot of value up there. Let's do a little peek around, see what we can find. Really not seeing much. I was hoping we'd come across the village like the ones we saw on the way in. Big chasm. Another windmill. That one has all its blades, though. I'm pretty sure the one we just were at didn't have all its blades. Okay, let's see. Some ores and stuff over there. Some of the blue create ore, that's kind of neat. Not valuable per se, but it's neat. And there's the yellow one over there. The create ores, they drop different things. We could check this ship. What I'm a little worried about are skellywags, though. Ooh, there's also something over there. Ooh, we should go. We should go. We should go. Okay, there we are. Yeah, so skellywags are a Alex mobs monster. That is a skeleton swordfish that typically has a pirate riding it. And they are brutal. They are going to be by far the most vicious monster we'd come across in this game. Little worried about it. Guess it might be the harvest moon thing, making everything look kind of yellowish, probably. The blue one made everything have like a blue hue to it, so I have to imagine that's what it is. And I'm hoping it's a good omen, not a bad one. But we gotta be past the amount of days now. I have to think so. Ooh, yeah. Look at that. Okay, we are out of here. Oh, man. There's a light source over there. Sea pickles over there. Man, they are everywhere over there. Now, let's go see just how safe our area is. We have to kind of give that a wide berth, just in case we have to break a block. Let's see. I imagine they're going to be all over the islands. I don't know what their spawn condition is, though. Like, if they can just spawn anywhere all of a sudden. They have to spawn where there's no light. There's one in the water with something on its back. Kind of looks like a backpack, but it's hard to tell. Man, we have to conquer that monument at some point, I think. I think that has to be one of our quests. Conquer the monument. Yeah, there's one right there in the water. One thing we are going to do is we're going to take a couple shots. See if stuff crawls out. Okay. Good sign so far. We got a good amount of bullets, so we can be a little risky with it. Wish we had a higher... Ooh, I wonder if we can make a high-capacity magazine or something. Okay, I'm not hearing anything. Let's clear the building. Ooh, I don't want to leave this door open, almost ever. Okay, whatever metric they're using to spawn, the house seems safe from it. So that's good. Okay, I like that. I'm happy with that. And now, because we're back at our house, we can eat the bread we have without the seagulls taking it from us. Okay. All things considered, we're in pretty good shape. I don't see anything in the water that we could really be concerned about. There's a couple over there. Do we see the island? I have to think they're not on the island. Yeah, I don't see any on the island, actually. So it's got to be a light thing. Come and get it. It's dinner time. No. Honestly, that's pretty nice. Okay. We may have found the perfect zombie apocalypse base. So, if there is a zombie apocalypse, a real one, and you need to survive, get all the stuff you need and go live on an oil tanker. Not an oil tanker. An oil drill, an oil well, whatever you call these. A rig off the coast of somewhere. Enough that you can get back and forth with a rowboat and you'll be made in the shade. Assuming it lasts a while. Oh, I gotta reload. That's one thing I really gotta get better at is counting bullets. It's gonna get me in some real trouble. Oh, that one's getting eaten by a shark. Dang, okay. So sharks are a threat. That's good to know. But man, that was pretty good. Pretty happy with that. This has gone well. Congrats, guys. We did most of what we wanted to in this episode. We got the mods added. in between episodes, I am going to replace the floor of this whole thing, probably through a time lapse, just with the cobblestone brick, and we'll layer in some stuff to make it look nice. But yeah, that is going to be one of the things that I do between episodes. And we will hopefully in the next episode go out and get our village started and get the automation that we need started. Because we really do need a lot of gunmetal. Maybe we'll craft one real quick. Oh, you know what? I don't think we have the iron. We have 7 iron. We can make a couple of gun parts. There's 3. 3 that we can make. Should we check a handgun maybe? Man, even the handguns. That one's not bad. Glock 18. That one's 4, but that's the same gun we have. 4. Yeah, we're close. Rhino's only 6, guys. Doesn't all have to be sensible. Can we put a stock on our handgun? No one tell the ATF. It's a brace. That's what they say. Or we could get a sight, see further, or make some rockets. That would be pretty cool. Yeah, we'll save this for between episodes. What I'm gonna do, I might actually also get an iron farm going, just to get that going. We'll also get these things cleaned up, as you can see. Wait, what? Oh, that one's too rusted? That's weird. I guess if they're broken, they need to be replaced, which is not ideal for the cleanup effort, not gonna lie, but it will work how it'll work. Yeah, this will be fun. I'll get everything cleaned up, and yeah, thank you guys for joining me today, and we'll catch you in the next one. Talk to you then.